Hi everybody! Hi Noga!
Hi Gil.
The reason, the trigger for this video is all the Me Too campaign and all the recent endless new allegations, daily allegations about powerful people who have used their power for ill in a sexual way. And this is kind of your field of work.
Yeah, I'm a psychoanalytic therapist, but I also work in a center for sexual trauma, a center that treats victims of sexual trauma. So, in a way,
You're on the other side.
Exactly.
And of course, all this analysis is from thousands of kilometers away. This is just talking about models.
Exactly.
We don't know the people, the real people involved.
We're not pretending to analyze the people involved because we don't know anything about their private lives. We don't know anything about their history. There is no way we can know that. And so we're not saying anything about them.
So don't sue us.
Don't sue us. We're just
Mr. Weinstein. But we do want to talk about what it means culturally and also emotionally because, okay, I want to understand. Really, I want to understand. There are all these people, powerful people, successful people, respected people that are honorable people ostensibly and pillars of society in many, many ways. And they seem normative and they're not only functioning, they're functioning very, very well, admired even. And then we realized that for the longest time, they had this secret life beneath this exterior, and this secret life is sick.
I swear I won't. Just sit with me. Don't embarrass me in the hotel. I'm here all the time. Sit with me, I promise.
Don't want to.
Please sit there. Please. 1 minute.
No,
I ask
I can't.
you.
Of course, there are various degrees of sickness, and we're going to talk about the different sicknesses.
So what you're talking about, I mean, to put it more generally, is this kind of feeling that you can't really know who is the person that you're working with, that you're sitting next to.
Selma Hayek recently wrote a piece for the New York Times where she, in a very detailed manner, talked about her relationship with Harvey Weinstein and the abuse that she had to deal with.
The movie mogul would turn up at her door at all hours of the night, hotel after hotel, location after location. I don't think he hated anything more than the word no.
No to me taking a shower with him. No to letting him watch me take a shower. No to letting him give me a massage. No to letting a naked friend of his give me a massage. No to letting him give me oral sex. No to getting naked with another woman.
So what kind of person is that? What's going on there? What's going on there? Tell us, Noga, we want to know.
So when looking at Harvey Weinstein, we can see that he was, at the top. I mean, he was really like, the king of his own land, you know? When you're that powerful, you also develop some kind of like a sense of entitlement, thinking that everyone is at your reach. Narcissism is defined by thinking that you're better than others and and lack of empathy towards others. So you don't really see them as subjects, which is something that we will talk about.
What does it mean when you see someone as a subject, as opposed to seeing him as an object?
When you see someone as a subject, then you realize that they have an inner world. They have their own needs, wants, their own histories, their own...
soft spots.
Exactly, or vulnerabilities. You try to relate to them. You try to see who that person is, who you're in relations with. But if you see them as objects, then you don't see them as having these inner worlds. You see them as something that is out there to serve you in a way. The distress can come out from the perceived danger of the subjectivity of the other.
So the fact that other people have inner worlds threatens Harvey Weinstein, subjectively, like in his mind.
Well, I don't know about Harvey Weinstein, but in certain moments, because not every time you can feel intimidated by other subjectivity, but you can feel intimidated by it when it has something to do with you, when they can reject you, when they can make you feel small. The danger of rejection makes it so unbearable that there is a kind of distress that is triggered. Yeah, exactly. You have like those
and then
sensors.
The wheels start rolling.
Yeah, and you sexualize it in a way to control the object. Some people may use violence. Some people can even cry, to make the other. There are all kinds of ways to do it.
And he uses persistence. he just doesn't stop asking.
I'm not going to do anything. I swear, my children. Please come in. You must come here now. Please sit there. Please come in now. Oh, please, I'm sorry. Just come on. Come on.
Are you used to that?
Yes, come in. I won't do it again. Come on. Sit here.
What kind of mechanism in his brain would make him, I want to do it again? And again, and again, and again, and again. And in between, I will go to film shoots, I go to the set, I will talk to this actor, I will talk to the media, I will be this regular person, but I'm going to work at getting triggered again and getting this release over and over and over and over.
I gotta use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. I don't even wait.
How can you compartmentalize those two beings?
You're a star. They let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy. I can do anything.
I'm the producer, you're the actress. This is the way it goes. You don't like it, you can go to some other studio. I mean, this is what the sense of entitlement allows for a justification of what he's doing.
Right.
There's something not integrated there because of the compartmentalizing.
Right.
Something is not integrated.
Right. And can that kind of person be cured?
Yes.
Yes.
With of course analysis.
Shock therapy.
No, well.
With a knife. With a hammer.
He will have to acknowledge that there is a basic fault there, that he's not doing it because he's powerful, but because he needs to compensate for feeling helpless in a way.
The Washington Post reports that Judge Roy Moore had sexual contact with a 14-year-old girl when he was in his early 30s. 3 other women say that Moore also approached them when they were teens. Moore is now 70. His campaign called the claims outlandish attacks.
He's a pedophile.
Well, it's not a pedophile. I mean, the psychiatric definition of a pedophile is it's like a pubescent child,
okay.
You know, so because
So what's it called?
It's called ephebophilia.
It's not very catchy.
Paraphilias are like disorders that have to do with like sexuality, like all kinds of sexual disorders. There are plenty of them. Ooh. There's a whole list of them.
Okay.
And
you suffer from at least 30% of them.
Who?
Our viewers.
And yeah.
I am under attack.
Young girls are much less threatening than older women in that sense. And of course they're less threatening in a way because they don't remind him of his mother. And they look differently than his mother did, and when he met her, of course. And so it's like not having sex with mother, you know. But it's also psychoanalysis. What can we do, you know? But it's also the fact that they're less intimidating in the way that, you know, maybe older women can make fun of him in a way. Maybe they can tell him, "Oh, you think you're such a hotshot, but you're not."
Right, but if she's 16 or 14,
yeah,
then she cannot.
Then she cannot. I mean, she can. She's there basically, you know, for him to mold.
Right.
You know.
Right. So it's easier to objectify them.
Yeah, it's easier. Exactly. They're not. They're
so
less.
He's lazier than Harvey Weinstein. Like, I don't want to work hard to objectify women.
Yeah. No, it's there's a kind of innocence to them. Maybe it feels like you know, they're virgins, and then he doesn't have to compete with other men, you know, because there was no other men there before him.
Or maybe they were just boys and he's the only man.
Yeah, exactly. He's the only man.
Right.
He can teach them what to do. It's not like they can tell him that he's not sexually
proficient or prolific
exactly.
or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It's like there's a lot less threat there. If he's with someone who is more experienced and has her mind of her own, then she can tell him all kinds of things. You know, she can. God forbid. You know, it's so unattractive.
No, I would like you to do something else. No, my life is shattered.
Exactly.
I enjoy this and not this. No, I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
Women.
Mom.
Yeah. So,
oh God.
Mother, right?
No, I don't remember that, and I don't remember ever dating any girl.
Let's talk about Louis C.K.
Okay, Louis C.K.
You're a girl. I want to give you a sweater and a ride home. I don't want to fuck you. I'll jerk off to you, but I don't want to fuck you and get involved.
with a girl. I do want to fuck you, but you won't fuck me, so fuck you anyway. You should never rape anyone. Unless you have a reason, like you want to fuck somebody and they won't let you, in which case, what other option do you have? How else are you supposed to have an orgasm in their body if you don't rape them? I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He didn't physically attack or physically hurt somebody. Okay, so he blocked the door or something of that sort. Mm-hmm. And it's not criminal.
He didn't touch them. He did touch them.
So it doesn't look criminal, right? But it seems pathological also because it's weird. And it's not, and you're just like going seemingly out of context and randomly to women and say, watch me masturbate. Mm-hmm. There's no prior context. I'm guessing that's what turns him on. Why?
Well,
just like the quick shift from like a regular normative conversation to.
And it's a completely one-person thing because they're not being satisfied by it, and you don't really care, about their satisfaction.
That's the thing, maybe.
That's the thing, yeah. When it's an object, you don't care whether it's satisfied or not,
Right.
Because what do you care? I mean, whether it's intimidated or not, satisfied or not, you just don't see the subjective response to it. You don't care.
Right.
And that's freeing in the pathological sense, because then it's like you're free from the bad feelings that the subject can cause you. Like you're free from the danger, perceived danger.
And the perceived danger in Louis C.K.'s case seems to be what if we just
again, I don't know him, but from what he describes in his stand-up, then he talks a lot about feeling rejected by women and feeling like inept.
Physically inadequate.
Yeah, exactly, to satisfy women. He talks about it quite a lot.
Right. Now I look at myself and I'm like, how did she fuck me for years? She fucked me for years. She couldn't possibly have enjoyed most of those fucks.
Like, it's not the act that's perverse, it's the mode of relating. The fact that you relate to the other person as an object, that's the perverse thing. And
why? Okay, explain.
Because, I mean, masturbating in front of someone can be, well,
whatever.
Whatever, it's part of the practices that people do.
Right.
But the fact that you treat the other like an object, that's the perverse thing.
Without him, he or she wanting it. It's very aggressive.
Even
if you ask, it's very aggressive.
It's aggression. It's aggression that is sexualized. It's not sex.
It's not sex.
All the sexual assaults and the misconduct and whatever, it's not from a sexual place. It's not from a place of like eros, like Freud said, like the drive for life, and like it's
not really passion.
No, it's not really passion. It's not men being horny. It's people being aggressive towards objects. It's not that men can't control their horniness. He was so horny, he asked for someone. It's not that. It's not, you get the rush of controlling and being stronger than an object that you're defeating in that sense.
So you're always objectifying something, even if you're sexualizing or not.
And also there's the frotterism, which is like rubbing against other people. And usually people do it in public places, especially, for that reason. And so it could
otherwise
be that.
It's not interesting if you're touching while you're having sexual intercourse. This is part of the thing.
Exactly.
I don't know if you guys know.
Yeah.
If you're not touching, you're doing it wrong.
Sometimes what we do is we target some individuals, and then we use them as scapegoats to take them out of society and say, oh, we have great values, we're all very clean, look at how we treat people who misconduct them. But it's not only that. I mean, it's also men in power positions that are, in a way, have peer pressure to act a certain way. You have to come to a party with a model type trophy.
Or you have to leave the party with a model type trophy.
Exactly. Or if someone works in your floor and she's beautiful, then, oh, did you do that? Oh, did you? So there's a lot of...
you didn't do it?
Yeah, exactly. So we should also, everyone should take a look at themselves and what they're condoning, what they're telling their friends and what they're doing and what, kind of mixed signals they're sending out.
Right.
And
Right. And we have to not only educate our girls to how to be prepared, we have to educate our boys to not rape.
Yeah.
and not assault sexually.
I think we should educate everyone to know how to reject someone also with dignity, and how to be rejected and not feel humiliated.
Right.
That's
Destroyed.
also, yeah, I mean, we can see it with kids playing with their toys or playing with each other, how they can feel rejected. And so I think that should come like a part of the education system. Yeah. If anyone, yeah.
Okay, that was illuminating, Noga. Thank you very much. So we'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Noga.